Hi guys, this video is for the week of April 20th, and we are just going to go down our routine of our reading activities. We have been unable to do that during our Zooms because we've had so many Earth Day activities. So I'm going to do it here and watch it at your how you can. Okay, so if you want to start with one story and then pause it and then go to the listening comprehension and pause it another time, you can. You do not have to do it all at once if you can't. Okay, because it's a lot I'm going to put in here. This is 3 days worths. Okay, so I'm going to start by sharing the screen, and this is going to help you with your citizens journal. Okay, because it discusses what makes a good citizen. Give me 1 second. So you guys can hear me a little better. I'm going to close the door. Okay, so I'm going to launch this presentation, and I think what ends up happening is you guys won't be able to see it. So I'm going to relaunch it. Oh, there it is, I think. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to have to go to table 1. Okay, so now I'll share the screen and it should work. Okay, let's start with this, which we usually start with on Mondays. We care. What do good citizens do? So look at these kids. How do you think they're being good citizens? I hope you're saying something. Well, yeah, it looks like they're recycling, right? They're recycling. They're acting as a team. They're pitching in. So they're doing multiple things to be good citizens. Okay, let's watch the video on what makes a good citizen.
Good citizens. What do good citizens do? You can be a good citizen every day. Good citizens follow the rules of the road. These people wait for the crossing guard before crossing the street. Good citizens care about others. These children ask a girl who is alone to eat lunch with them. Good citizens give food at community food drives. This boy donates food that will help others. What are some ways that you can be a good citizen?
So it's pretty much being a good person, right, boys and girls? When you're a good person and you do good to others, you're being a good citizen. Okay, so these are the words of the week. Words to know: tidy. Repeat after me: tidy. Our classroom was tidy after we put away all of the papers and crayons. So nice and organized, nice and clean. I'm gonna go through these fast. Citizen. Ooh, that's the word you need for journal. Pat was a good citizen when she helped her teacher. Look at the definition. A citizen is a person who is part of a community. We are all parts of communities. We're part of the Miami Beach community, a part of North Beach community. So there's many communities you're a part of. Next word, necessary. Repeat, necessary. It is necessary to pay for your food before you leave the market. Necessary, that you have to do it. It's something you have to do. Hauled. Ooh, look at that word, hauled. So it's the past tense. It already happened because it has the ed. So I saw a toddler who hauled a full wagon by pulling it. So that's pretty much what hauled is, to pull or drag something heavy with a lot of effort. Okay, you might haul a suitcase. Next word is respect. We talk about this word a lot, respect. I show respect to the teacher and students when I am quiet during a test. You're respecting the people in your classroom when you do that. Okay, so respect is to treat others as you would like to be treated. Respect. That is our sight word, which I know you know. What does it say? Play. Mike and I play a game. What is that sight word? Has. My class has a pet. And that is it for our words to know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show it to you from here because I think you could see the pictures better when I put it on here, but I'm going to still read it. Okay. So hen hears gossip. We already read that story, so we're going to go to the second story, team up to clean up, which is on page 33. The table of contents shows us it's on page 33. Let me see if I can do it here. Page 33, enter. There we go. So listening to the story, because this is also going to help you be more aware of what a good citizen does. Team up to clean up. The playground is a great place to play. If you can follow along with me, boys and girls. It has swings, slides, and places to sit and talk. Right now, some areas of the playground are messy. We make plans for a cleanup day. That's being a good citizen. And look, they're showing you up close at the mess, people littering. Look at the caption. Remember, we've talked about caption. It's a feature. Caption is writing that goes with the picture. So this writing goes with this picture. We share our ideas with our teacher. The principal says that we are all good citizens. Your plans show that you care about the school and the neighborhood. We ask our parents and older brothers and sisters to help. We put on gloves and pick up bottles, cans, and newspapers. We put the litter in big plastic bags. So let's look at the captions. The principal talks about cleanup day. We ask others to help out. Everyone works together. Ooh, lots of good citizens here. We plant a tree. The tree will add beauty and will give us shade. We took responsibility for making our neighborhood an even better place. The tree will grow and grow. We did a good job. Okay, then that is your story. Alrighty. Page. So now, if you need to pause it, you can, and you could come back to this. But now I want you to listen to our listening comprehension. Okay, I'm gonna see if it's here, and if it's not, sometimes it appears here, sometimes it doesn't. But it's also about being a good person, which you're gonna see it's not really people here, it's gonna be animals. But it has a very good message of what good people should do. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do this before I share. Give me 1 second, boys and girls. So it is called, and you may already know the story, but it's called The Little Red Hen. And that's our listening comprehension. And so what I'm gonna do so you can see it a little better is I am going to share the screen and show you from here. So you get a better image of the picture. Okay, so I'm gonna read it and I want you to, remember, make the movie in your head. The pictures will help you do that. Okay, excuse me guys. Okay, I wanna clear my throat before I start. Okay, so you're gonna see some of the words we reviewed here. We are gonna see the word tidy, which means to keep things clean and orderly, as well as citizen. Here we go. Once upon a time, Little Red Hen lived on a farm with her friends, pig, cat, and duck. Little Red Hen worked hard. She kept their house tidy and did the chores. However, her friends were very lazy. They wanted to rest while Little Red Hen did all the work. One day, Little Red Hen found a grain of wheat. She excitedly ran to tell her friends. She wanted to be a good citizen by including her friends in her plan to plant the grain. Who will help me plant this grain of wheat? She asked. Not I, said Pig. I'm busy rolling in the mud. Not I, said Cat. I am getting ready to take a nap. Not I, said Duck. I'd rather float in the pond. Fine, said Little Red Hen as she turned away. I'll plant it myself. So let's go to the next image. All summer the wheat grew and grew. Little Red Hen took care of the wheat every day. She watered the stalks and pulled out the weeds. The wheat grew tall and strong. Soon it was necessary to cut down the tall stalks. Then Little Red Hen would bring the wheat to the miller to grind into flour. Did you know that's how we make flour, boys and girls? Through wheat, those wheat plants? One morning, Little Red Hen approached her friends, who were enjoying the beautiful sunshine. Who will help me cut the wheat? She asked Pig, Cat, and Duck. I will also need help carrying the wheat to the mill. Not I, said Pig. I want to cool off in the mud. Not I, said Cat. I am still tired today. Not I, said Duck. I promised my friends I would go to the pond with them. Fine, said Little Red Hen. I'll cut the stalks and bring them to the mill myself. So she cut the stalks, packed them, and carried them to the mill at the end of the road. So you see the word necessary was on here. Soon it was necessary to cut down the stalks. Necessary, something you must do. Okay, let me go to the third image. Did it move? I think so. What's happening here? There we go. Oh, that's the last one. Here we go, the third one. Soon the mill had sent the freshly ground flour to Little Red Hen. Little Red Hen was eager to start making bread. The soft, fresh flour smelled delicious. She couldn't wait to get started. Little Red Hen called to her friends who were spending the afternoon outside. Who would like to help me make bread from the flour in this bag? She asked Pig, Cat, and Duck. But Little Red Hen's animal friends were not interested in helping her. Again, they sat lounging in the hot sun. Not I, said Duck. I am too busy baking in the sun. Not I, said Cat. I need my rest today. Not I, said Duck. I was just getting ready for another swim in the pond. Little Red Hen sighed. Fine, I'll make the bread by myself. So she hauled the sack of flour into the kitchen and began gathering the ingredients she would need to make the bread. So she hauled it, meaning she's pulling something heavy. And the last one. Gosh, it's going so slow. Oh, let me see if it moves it. There we go. There we go, this one. Okay. Later in the afternoon, the scent of freshly baked bread floated out of the kitchen window and drifted across the farmyard. Pig and Cat and Duck smelled the delicious bread and wandered to the farmhouse. When they looked in the kitchen window, they saw Little Red Hen sitting at the table. She was going to eat the bread without them. Ah, who will help me eat this bread? Said Little Red Hen when she noticed her friends at the window. I will, said Pig, licking his lips. I will, said Cat, staring hungrily at the bread. I will, said Duck, smiling at Little Red Hen. But Little Red Hen shook her head. No, you may not have any bread. I did all the work. I planted the grain, cut the wheat, took it to the miller, and made the bread. Since you did not respect all of the hard work I did to make this bread, you may not have any. So Little Red Hen ate all the bread herself. That is our listening comprehension. And that story has such a great message, a message for us to remember. And I bet a lot of your parents actually know this story of the little red hen because it sends the message that you should pitch in. We all need to help each other. And if we don't, there may be a consequence, right? There was a consequence for his friends when they didn't help out. They didn't get anything. Okay, and that is it. That's our listening comprehension. So if you can, try to do this video throughout the week, because this discusses everything within our lesson of how to be a good citizen, including Hen Hears Gossip, and that second story there. Okay, guys, see you later.